2. Hi, everyone. Welcome into another edition of Off Air with Casey and Kristen. I'm Casey. That is Kristen. And thank you to Food City for sponsoring the Off Air podcast. Back at it for a second straight week. I've kind of felt like I've hit my rhythm now. Last week was like, get my bearings back. All right, I'm night side. How do I get back into staying up till, working till 11:30? Because I had only been doing it one day a week on Fridays. So then I get back into that and get back into the swing of things at home. So this week, I feel like it's been much smoother sailing.
Has it been at home as well?
I think you just kind of get into a routine. I mean, this is the second week. Again, I think anytime, no matter what it is, the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get at it. And the first week is like, how's this going to go? What time's you going to wake up? And now it's like, I feel like I'm just kind of used to, like, twice I've had to wake up in the middle of the night and deal with him, the little guy, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Don't you just love being a dad?
It's great. It's awesome.
That is wonderful. Well, what's been going on in your life besides being a dad?
Well, since we last talked, I got to play a little golf, actually. It was nice because, this past weekend was beautiful, and especially Saturday was fantastic weather. So I actually played in a golf tournament this weekend, so it was nice. I don't get to play, as much as I did before Grant, but it's still nice to be able to get out. I do appreciate, playing golf more than I did before he came along, because then it was like, before it was like pretty much whenever I wanted to go play, I could go play. And now that's not the case. I have to, so the times I do get to play now, I appreciate it more than I did, 6 months ago, because it's not like I can go do whatever I want anymore. Yes.
And it is nice to be able to, get out in the fresh air.
Yeah.
And I think that that's helpful in clearing. This past weekend, I went to another concert.
But you didn't have to drive all over the country to get it.
I did not. No, I went to my first concert ever at the Hard Rock.
How'd you like it?
Since it opened. I loved it. I went and saw Jody Messina.
Oh, I know you like country. I would say I'm a fan, but I'm familiar with some of her songs.
Yes.
More old school country.
Yes, more old school country. I'm a big fan of hers. I remember when I was growing up and I was young, my grandfather for Christmas used to give us like gift cards to this store in Atlanta, which doesn't exist anymore.
Blockbuster?
No, it wasn't Blockbuster. It was I don't even know if it was a chain. It might have been only in that area of Atlanta, but it basically was like a movies, music, and more kind of thing. Like they had movies, DVDs that you could buy, CDs, and then they also had some like miscellaneous stuff surrounding movies, and now nobody buys that really.
Nobody does.
And if you do, you'd probably just buy it on Amazon. So like the stores for that are like way smaller. This was like a huge store, like almost like a Best Buy.
Okay.
Size. So he used to give us a gift card and we loved it because we would all go, like me and my cousins, and we'd all go pick out what we wanted. And I remember buying Jody Messina's Burn. That was the name of the album. And I had my little CD player and I would listen to that in the car for hours, just on repeat. The whole CD, all 14 tracks or whatever it is. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's 14.
And did you ever think, all these years later, I'm going to go watch her in concert in Bristol?
No way, ever. No. So when I heard that she was coming this summer, I was like, I'm getting tickets. So I logged on right at 10 o'clock when they started selling the tickets and got some really nice seats. And so she was really good.
That was the first time you've ever seen her in concert?
Yes.
Okay.
And she's like 56 years old now.
Okay, wow.
So, but she did a great job. She can still sing,
Awesome.
Just like she probably did 20 years ago, but awesome show, really fun. And we also went to dinner at Tennessee Hills.
Oh, okay.
Have you been there?
Actually, it was there the day it opened. We're coming up on the 1 year. I believe it opened on Black Friday of last year. I was actually there the night it opened. I've not eaten there though. Was just there we were at dinner elsewhere. Kelly wanted to try it out. We went there. She's been back several times since then. But I have not. So
I love it. The food is also really good.
Okay.
Get the pretzel bites. You won't be disappointed.
Speaking of the casino, we ran a story earlier in the week.
Mm-hmm.
1 year ago today, pretty much, you and I were out at the casino covering the grand opening of the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Bristol. Hard to believe it's been 1 year since it's been open.
I was thinking about that, and I was like, it doesn't feel like it, and then it does. Like it feels like it's been around for longer in a lot of ways. But then at the same time, when I think back to that, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, it is. When you think about, yeah, like wow, all the stuff that's happened since we were there a year ago, like wow, maybe it does feel like it was a little bit longer than that. But yeah, I mean, it is impressive. All the great impact it's had financially on the Southwest Virginia community in terms of the money that's given back. So I mean that certainly is a plus, and obviously I think people are frequenting it still. It's still new. It's still fresh. So yeah, I think it's it's been going well, and
you can see Jody Messina
and a whole lot. I mean, they have concerts on a pretty regular basis. I mean, I don't say like maybe every other weekend. It seems like they have some shows, or at least once a month. There's definitely a concert out there, and yeah, so there's a lot.
So what I've heard too with a lot of these artists is that they have like deals with Hard Rock. So what they do is I don't know who reaches out to who, but so if you are in with the Hard Rock group, then you can perform at like a ton of them across the country. Like if you're touring. So like Jody Messina, the night before Bristol, she was in Cincinnati at their Hard Rock.
Okay.
So she kind of traveled around. Then she went to Pennsylvania the day after and performed somewhere there that wasn't a Hard Rock. So
there's a Rivers Casino in Pittsburgh.
I don't know that it was I don't know that it was a
casino.
I think it was just another venue. Yeah. So I feel like the Hard Rock might say, okay, here's 7 that we need you to perform at, or like, and then they work in other ones that they can hit along the way. If I had to guess.
Didn't last year when we talked to somebody from Hard Rock, they said that was one of the advantages they have of their name is of with artists.
Yep.
Hey, you want to perform in Miami Hard Rock? Okay, well you have to go to Cincinnati and Bristol at some point as well in order to, so they're able to group their concerts together. And there's been, for the year, there's been a lot of, started off with, Blake Shelton opening night a year ago. And there's been a lot of,
and it was packed.
Big name.
Like when we went.
For Jody Messina? Okay.
Yes. There wasn't, like, when I was looking around, I didn't see any open seats. So the whole floor was cut. Everything was full. But awesome. I really enjoyed it. It's a good place to see a concert, too, because it is a smaller
more intimate
event.
Venue.
Yes. Than like, and I'm talking because, I like concerts. And so I've been to some big ones.
You and Mercedes-Benz.
Correct.
There's 65,000.
You see Taylor Swift, and it's like in this giant thing. Or even Morgan Wallen now. Where it's huge. So I was like, oh, we're right up there with her.
Yeah. I guess, the trade-off is obviously, there's not as many seats, but you get a better experience.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, I don't think Taylor Swift or Morgan Wallen will be performing at Hard Rock in Bristol.
Probably not. But
anytime
if
soon.
They do the things that I will do to get front row of those concerts.
What would you do? That could be a statement. What would Kristen do to get front row seats to a Taylor Swift concert?
It would more be like, what wouldn't I do?
That'd be a shorter list. Yeah. Rob a bank. I would not do that. Yeah.
Wouldn't do that. Probably wouldn't do any like drugs.
Yeah, but if you said you got to climb a 10-story building, I'm climbing it. Yeah,
I'm there.
You got to eat this bug. I'm eating it.
I'm eting the bug.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
some other big news at the station. We knew about it last week on the pod. We couldn't talk about it quite yet, but we're going to be eventually missing someone on our Nightside team. Chief Meteorologist Dave Dirks announcing his retirement in August of 2026. He announced it last week. Certainly was bittersweet when Dave told us that, because the three of us are a team on Nightside, so we spend so much time together. So, certainly happy for him and his wife, Natalie, but also it's going to be really strange when Dave's not here anymore in the evenings.
It's really sad for me, selfishly.
Yeah.
But you're right. I'm really excited for him. He deserves it. 40 years.
Almost 40 years.
Almost 40 years at the station. Will it be 38 next year, or will it be 39?
It'll be 39 in February.
39 in February.
He's leaving in August, so it'll be like 39 and a half.
Right.
I was like, you couldn't do another 6 months to get to 40? Selfish.
So basically 40 years. That is a long time at an establishment. And so I am really excited that he's going to get to spend some time with his wife and his kids, maybe travel a little bit and just relax because, we do work until midnight every night,
Yeah.
essentially. So,
and Dave's, he's older than both of us.
A little older
Just
than
a little
us.
older than us.
So, it will be nice for him to be able to get in bed at a decent hour.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
just
during the
live
week,
life.
On this shift, it's, same for us, but, if to me,
chug an energy drink.
It has
and
changed
just keep rolling.
for me since, Grant has come along.
Mm-hmm.
I would usually go home after this shift and I was in bed by 1:30, I would say, but now like I have to go to bed as soon as I get home because he could wake up at 6:30 and I'm up for the day.
I used to think that was so funny when I would talk to you about going home because you would be like, oh yeah, like sometimes I stay up and like watch TV or something, and I'm like, I would go home and immediate to bed.
But you had to get up.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and now you're in the same boat as me.
I'm in the same boat, yes.
So, but see, the hard thing is too, is, really, and I've got this smart ring now. It's like a smart ring that tells you like
She's
all
so
about
smart.
I'm so fancy.
So smart, so fancy.
Shout out to Fox for sending me this. Because it's for a show that's on our station. They gave it to me for free. But anywho, so you log into your little app and it tells you all about like what's going on and like if you need to move more, if you need to exercise more, your sleep. But the sleep one is really interesting to me. And it's constantly like telling me like, okay, now's the time that you need to wind down, avoid any bright lights. And the times that it's telling me that is in the middle of our newscast when there's like 800 lights on us.
Well, how smart could that be? It doesn't know
on.
Your schedule.
Well, it does know my schedule. That's what I'm saying.
Doesn't know what your job though is.
It like it knows when I'm probably going to go to bed, but it doesn't obviously know my job. So it's like, this is the prime time for you to wind down.
Because it's an hour before you go to bed.
And improve your sleep. But I'm like, that's not
easier said than done.
Right. I can't do that. So it tells you too, like, apparently you can, when your heart rate drops when you go to sleep, like when that happens, tells you if you're, restless when you're asleep or if you're restful when you're asleep. And so you want your heart rate to drop quicker. Like your heart rate should drop pretty quick when you go to bed so that you get in your REM sleep and whatnot. Mine does not. So that's the thing. It's always like...
And it's probably has no correlation with these energy drinks.
I mean, I don't know. Probably not. But that's another thing. If I don't drink caffeine, then I can't... I'll fall asleep. So,
and the job requires you to be awake until 11:35.
Exactly. So, it's hard.
But you're young, so...
I'm doing the best I can.
Yeah. So, Dave, we will miss you, but the good news is we have 8-9 months left with Dave. A lot will be in store in 2026, certainly as we get closer to the day, but we will enjoy the 8 to 9 months we have left working with our good friend Dave. So that was some big news at the station last week.
We always go to the races together too.
Yeah.
And that I'm like, oh,
one more.
Who am I going to hang out with at the race?
Yeah, Dave will have won. The spring race will be his last hurrah as a WCYB employee.
I think that he should get some kind of like all-exclusive pass, He should still come
he was
year.
A couple years ago, he was the Grand Marshal. He gave the command to start the race. And I thought when they just announced, Steve Smith, Food City CEO, who is going to be the Grand Marshal for the Bristol Christmas Parade, I thought it would have been nice to have Dave do it since they announced his retirement, but they probably had that in the works before.
I would
know that. But maybe next year Dave can be the Grand Marshal for the Bristol Christmas Parade to celebrate his fantastic career, because that'll be, that'll be about like 3 or 4 months after he retires. So
Food City, if you're listening, I mean, Beth Reinhardt, if you're listening,
Dave Dirks next year could be your
Grand Marshal. Be your pick.
Yeah.
So,
but we're getting to that season now. I mean, we got that email again to Steve Smith, and just a couple weeks away. Thanksgiving is less than 2 weeks away now, which is insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you going to do for Thanksgiving? Are you staying here?
We are. Yeah, we're with having the little one. We're not traveling this year for either holiday.
That's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. It is.
it's nice we can use him as an excuse, if we, oh, well, we got the kid now, we can't, but yeah, I don't think we're quite ready to make a long road trip by car or by plane with a 4-month-old ish. So we're gonna have some family, different family coming in for both of the holidays.
Is Mama Get's gonna make a apple pie?
I believe so. Yeah. See, we're actually gonna celebrate. We're gonna actually have like 2 Thanksgivings. We're gonna have an actual day, much smaller gathering. Then a few more people are gonna be joining us we're gonna celebrate it on the Saturday because Kelly and I are both going to work on Thanksgiving Day, and then she's got some family coming in on Black Friday, so we're going to have a kind of like a second Thanksgiving on Saturday.
Nice.
So I'm not sure if we're going to have turkey for both of them. We may do one non-turkey, one traditional, but that's not really my decision.
Yeah, my family's also coming into town this year. And it's my turn to cook. So I will be cooking this year. And I'm thinking, so my brother's going to deep fry a turkey.
Okay.
Never done that before. So we'll see how that goes. But
Make sure it's outdoors.
He's exactly and far from the house. And he's always wanted to do it though. And he's watched, I think, a million YouTube videos.
Okay.
And this has been he has always wanted to do this. So I think he's going to do that. So that takes care of that.
Let's hope the weather's good too.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But either way,
he'll be
out there. This man loves the cold. Okay. So he'll be out there no matter what. So he's going to do that probably. And I'm sure my husband will enjoy that because he'll want to go out there. Yeah, you know how you men are. You just like to stare at me.
Yeah, what's going on out here? Is that the deep fryer there?
Yeah.
Wow, what's that oil temperature at?
Yeah, exactly.
How about those lions?
As soon as he gets that stuff out and starts messing with the equipment, it'll be on.
You won't see him for hours.
Yeah, all the men will be out there doing that. So they're probably going to do that. And then I'm thinking, because my mom has like a double oven, which on the holidays is 10 out of 10 because you could put turkey in one and then you have another whole oven to do sides, So I don't have that. So I'm thinking I might buy a ham from Food City this year.
Oh.
And so that way we have the turkey, we have the ham, and I don't have to fool with it.
Yeah.
Except for maybe pop it in the oven and warm it up and then do the sides. So all I'll focus on is making sides.
Okay.
Because that's not hard. Usually.
I mean, to someone who doesn't really cook, that sounds hard.
Well, I'll have my mom there too. So she makes,
awesome.
We usually do green bean casserole, squash casserole.
Okay, that's a big thumbs up.
You don't like green bean casserole?
No.
Oh, my mom's squash casserole is great too. Homemade rolls.
Well, who doesn't love rolls?
I
think your daughter's going to have, maybe 5 or 6 homemade rolls? Yeah.
Stuffing. What do you call it? Stuffing or dressing?
Stuffing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you call it, we'll probably make that. And then I like sweet potato casserole.
That's fantastic.
You like it?
I absolutely love it.
With the marshmallows?
Love it.
Yeah. So we'll probably do that. And then I think that's plenty. And then I'll just ask everyone else that comes to bring desserts. And then, deviled eggs too. We'll have to do deviled eggs. But that can be done a day before.
Yeah. Do you do olives?
On the deviled egg?
No, just like for Thanksgiving, you put olives. You eat olives.
Who does that?
My family. I don't like them, but
you just have olives?
Yeah, like
in a bowl.
Yeah, you put olives out there. Yeah, or you have the celery with peanut butter is like a little appetizer.
Celery with peanut butter,
or with the whiz cheese. Yeah,
on Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's the appetizer. Before early when everyone's over watching football game, you have a little celery with some cheese whiz.
I've never heard that.
No,
that must be some northern thing.
I guess so.
Is that like a normal thing for everyone?
I mean, I don't go to many other families' Thanksgivings. I mean, it's normal to me, but I really not to the people in Savannah. It's not.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't like. See, it's my brother, and my younger cousin. The 3 of us, like none of us like olives. Like my mom and her sisters love olives, so like they always joke like the olive is ending with them in the family. Like we're not carrying on the olive tradition.
Maybe Grant will love them.
I don't.
What kind of olives? Like whole?
Just like the
with the green ones with the red thing in it, or like black olives.
I think it's the green,
or Greek olives.
The green ones, not the one with the pit in them.
They put them like in a martini.
Again, I don't like olives. No, there's no martinis. We're not.
Shaking up a martini
No,
with a
yeah,
little olive in
no.
it.
It's just like, a little
That
side
is
dish of
so
olives.
funny.
Yeah.
And you put it and that's the appetizer.
Or even maybe while you're eating it, the celery is more the appetizer. The olives is just like a little bowl of olives they have you put on the
This is why you're
on
so
your plate.
healthy.
No, I don't. I told you I do not.
You
I
eat
don't
the
like
celery.
Olives. I'll have it with peanut. I really don't like the taste of celery. It's so just boring and plain, and even with peanut butter, it's hard to match. It's like
What
that
about the
crunch is
strings?
yeah. I'd rather have carrots and like ranch or something.
But celery's negative calories. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
It's negative calories.
Oh.
So if you're trying to lose weight, which I know you're not, but if
well,
you are,
I mean, we could all probably, everybody could probably lose a couple pounds
celery.
here and there.
Oh.
I mean,
That is the healthiest appetizer I've ever heard on Thanksgiving.
Celery.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of them. It's not like the only one. It's like you walk in and we're like, okay, all you get is your celery until the main course.
My mom makes like a breakfast casserole in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got like sausage and cheese and like all this stuff. She makes a breakfast casserole, and then usually like maybe like a pull apart monkey bread or either that or some kind of sweet something. We also do these thing called butter braids. They're like basically think of like a homemade toaster strudel, like with the flaky, and it's got the thing, and you put it in the oven, and then when it comes out, you put the drizzle like on top. And then in the mornings, we usually have mimosas.
Well, yeah, this is like when we eat a house full of, whatever, 12, 15 people over. Not everyone's getting, breakfast. This is not a 4-course meal everybody gets at that,
Well, that's just the breakfast. And then we make that just to tide everyone over until you have turkey.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, all this food, why don't we eat something here? We got all this food here. Let's go to
snack time.
Snack time. I'm hungry.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So
last week's was really good. It was really good last week.
We have a snack and we have a drink this evening.
Both.
I hope you're excited.
Evident by the 2 cups here.
So the first thing is the drink. This is the new Coke that was released for the holidays. But I did get the Coke Zero.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better? So
No.
This is the new Holiday Creamy Vanilla.
All right.
No sugar.
No sugar.
No calories.
What do you call this?
What?
What do you call that?
Coke.
Coke? Is it soda to you?
Everything's Coke.
Coke.
Everything's Coke in Georgia.
Okay.
Even if you're talking about Sprite, it's Coke. But like if I went to a restaurant, I would order Sprite, obviously. Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers. I call it pop.
Yeah. Mm. Ooh, it's vanilla-y. Do you taste the vanilla notes?
No. Notes of vanilla? I give it a 3.
Oh, you don't like it?
No.
Wouldn't drink it again?
No.
I'm on a mission. I'm going to find a soda you like.
And bring in a root beer.
No dairy, by the way, in this. I think it's good. I'd give it a 7.
Wow.
I would drink this.
Okay.
Again, for sure. It's holiday.
Yeah.
Okay, and now the second thing is also holiday themed. I saw this inside Target. Gingerbread cookie ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Well, this sounds good.
Tis the season, it says. The holidays bring a chance to share so many sweet delights. With festive feasts and tasty treats, there's a joy in every bite.
And it rhymes.
There you go.
Wow, this is a big boy. Ice cream sandwiches here, gingerbread style, huh?
It's a seasonal offering, so... it's a little melty.
Uh-huh.
My bad. It looks like this.
Tastes like pumpkin pie.
It does.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this an 8.
8.5. Why does it taste like a pumpkin pie?
I don't know, but it does taste like a pumpkin pie. I was not expecting that.
Do you like pumpkin pie?
I do. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't want to eat a pumpkin pie in May. I feel like it's like I can eat apple pie 365 days of the year, but pumpkin pie, November, December is probably about Only time I'd really want a piece of pumpkin pie.
Well, that's what makes it so good. Like, I like pumpkin spice lattes. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I can make them at my house in May or whatever, but I don't do that because it's like something about waiting until the cooler weather pops in.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes it special. These are good. Definitely try it.
Yes, they are. Well, we'll wrap it up this week. Hope everybody has a great weekend. In the middle of November here. That's 6-7 weeks left in 2025. It is crazy.
Crazy.
How fast time is going. But thanks everybody for tuning in, watching. Hope everybody has a safe weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Thanks to Food City for sponsoring the podcast.